Welcome, I'm Pat Caraciola, a board member here for the Community Foundation of South Lake. Also owner of Pat the Dog Pet Resort in lovely Groveland, Florida. But we're here today with some of my colleagues that have some questions for me. I've been working with animals for 40 plus years, which is hard to say. But yes, I have, and I've worked everything from polar bears to killer whales and dolphins and sea lions and water otters and all, cats, dogs, you name it. So, any questions you guys have? Let's start. Don.
So my daughter has a Bernese Mountain Dog here in Florida. He's 13 months old now, and he usually eats 6 cups of food a day. In the last 2 weeks, he's gotten not just finicky, but he only wants to eat like a cup of food a day. And
So
he doesn't like the food.
he's 18 months old?
He's 13 months old.
13 months old.
Yeah.
So he's done growing height-wise.
Okay.
That's usually, they achieve that by about 6, 8 months old.
Okay.
Some of the larger breeds will go a little longer, but that's about it for height. The rest of the time, he's gonna be filling out till he's probably close to 3 years old.
Okay.
And sometimes they overfill out because we keep feeding them like they're a puppy. Are you feeding adult food or puppy food?
He's doing adult puppy food. It's like, I guess, or large
So
puppy.
large breed.
Because he's a
Large
giant
breed dog.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah. So what I would do is go back to put the food down. Maybe you go to a cup and a half
Okay.
in the morning. Give him 10 minutes to eat. If he hasn't eaten that in 10 minutes, it's gone.
Really? Okay.
And then you wait till your next feeding time, because I don't believe in grazing. I feed meals.
Okay.
Say it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you put a cup and a half of food down. You don't add the morning's food to the afternoon food,
Okay.
okay? If he eats that food, great.
Okay.
In the morning, you go back to a cup and a half of food. If after 2 or 3 days, he's starting to look a little bit hungrier,
Right.
then you can add a little bit to it. If he's looking less hungry or if he's bleeding it, weigh out what he's left.
Okay.
If you put a cup and a half down and he leaves a half cup, then just put a cup in.
Okay.
And he will self-regulate what he's gonna have.
Okay.
My thoughts are, he who controls the food controls everything. And a lot of dogs that are free-fed do whatever they wanna do. It'd be like us, if you had money falling out of your pockets,
Right.
and I asked you to do something, you've got a choice.
Right.
Same thing with your dog. That bowl of food is like $1 million.
Okay. And it's not gonna hurt him at all.
It's not gonna hurt him.
Okay.
He's gonna figure out, you'll figure out within 3 or 4 days
Right.
how much food he's gonna really eat.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Perfect.
Jill?
So I cat share a cat with my mother, and this cat gets the zoomies when anyone new comes in the house. So when she has her bridge group over, she has to the day before bring the cat to my house because the cat runs up on the kitchen table, it runs all over the place. It's really good all the time, except when there are additional people in her house.
It's social?
She's showing off. Yeah.
So she's not running from the people, she's running to the people, wanting attention, or is it?
Zoomies, it's jumping from here to there, getting into everything. I guess it's being social.
But she's not going up and rubbing on the people and saying, pet me, and that she's just more acting like this is my territory, what are you doing here?
Yes.
Okay. What I would do is I would do small steps. Have one person come over and reward the cat with whatever the cat gets rewarded by, because cats are not like most animals. Cats are not generally food motivated because you leave food all the time for cats as soon as they graze. So what I would find is it a toy, is it love or affection from your mom or from you? But I would start out with small groups of people, like one at a time, have them come in. The cat doesn't react and start zooming, reward. If the cat starts zooming, ignore the cat. When the cat settles, say, good kitty, and give it a reward for being calm. And then keep building on that longer and longer periods of time.
Got it.
Because what we tend to do is when an animal's doing something incorrect, we're going, no, stop it, cut it, what are you doing? Monica and I talked about this the other day. And then when the dog or cat or animal, whatever it is, goes over and lays down, we go, now I can finish what I was doing on the computer, or I can watch my TV show. Instead of saying good, because that's what we wanted them to do, is lay down and relax, we miss that opportunity to reinforce the behavior that we want instead of giving a lot of attention. Just like a kid, they act out, they don't care whether it's positive or negative attention, they get attention from somebody. that's what that's rewarding.
Great.
Cindy,
Okay, well, kitty cats, since we're on kitty cats, we have two lovely kitty cats they're 6 months old now. And I've had cats all my life, and I guess I've always gone down the path is that if something they don't like in their environment, then you change the environment, usually it's something that gives them a bad reaction. So the two cats were using the litter box, I had the whole breed system set up, and all of a sudden one of them decided he didn't like to go in the box. I said, okay, fine, it's gotta be something based, because it's most private time, it's only the business part that he wouldn't do. So I went through and separated and I had to go to a whole different litter system. And I thought, well, I'm not gonna have two litter boxes all over the house. So I ended up getting a litter system that I manually set. I don't let it go by itself, but it cleans. And I do it in the morning before I leave, and I do it at night when I come home. And it seemed to solve the problem, I'm hoping.
it's not unusual for cats to not want to go in the same litter box. It's very common. And a lot of people end up, like you're saying, have two separate litter boxes. And I don't know, you're talking about you have litter boxes in separate parts of the house? You have two different one already?
No, they're young, so during the day, they are allowed in one section of the house. That's the safest, because being my wild man has already broken his leg because he jumps and leaps to places he shouldn't be. So that during the day, I have them in one area of the house, so I can't have two litter boxes sitting in the area. So what I did to solve it, I think, is I got a litter system that I clean in the morning, it does it automatically, and then I just go home at lunch, clean it again, and I think I solved the problem, because I know that's usually what you do is have separate.
Yeah, okay. So
And now he seems to be okay as long as the litter box is clean.
yeah, and that's probably what it is. He's not gonna soil where somebody else is marked.
Right.
And it could be an age thing too, because you said they're 6 months old and and they're both male,
No, male and female,
Male and female.
brother and sister.
but they're still coming into maturity. And that can be a different scent and a different thing. So I would do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do multiple litter boxes in different locations, two for each. I would do
Right.
maybe one here and one here for each have their own. And they'll determine which one they're gonna go to. You're gonna have to let them, because cats are just cats.
Yeah, they
Cats are just, they're so independent on life and how they wanna deal with things. But I think you've got the solution by
think,
cleaning
We'll
it
see.
more often.
yeah.
And
not,
then
I'm
they're
gonna have
gonna,
to
okay,
divide
then
it
we're gonna
longer.
have to do two.
Right, all right,
Okay,
thank you.
Miss Laura,
So another cat question.
no, really,
We have 4 cats. 2, just fine. We have our other 2 happen to be black cats. One is older, 15, 16 years of age. The other one is 7. The 7-year-old black cat likes to chase the 15, 16-year-old black cat. The 15, 16-year-old black cat doesn't like it and ends up hiding or running away. How do I stop the younger cat from picking on the older
do you
cat?
see any signals before he does it? Does he do, and
Yes.
redirect it at that point? Is there something that the younger cat likes, that you know that cat likes?
He likes to play and the other one does not want to play with him.
But is there something you can do with that cat? Can you have a mouse on a string or something like that to just, so if you can say, and the cat stops for saying, good, and then pull that toy out and play
So
with
not
the cat.
yelling at him.
Right. Give a word that redirects him.
So like,
See, it's kind of thing like, you try to ignore incorrect behavior, but if your dog or cat's running out in the street, you're not gonna let it get run over by a car. So
right.
you need to redirect that behavior before the animal gets killed
Mm-hmm.
or hurt badly. Same thing there, you don't want the older cat to be traumatized by this cat. So when you see that posture,
Uh-huh.
say, and the cat goes like this, good, get
And
the
then
toy out and
take
give
the
it
toy.
something else
Okay.
to do.
That's good.
Redirect it into something that is positive,
Okay.
and that cat will then probably do this, it'll start to act like it's gonna go get the other cat eventually, and then go, are you gonna call me? But that's better than
That's
having the other
right.
cat traumatized,
Okay,
okay?
Wasn't it kinda like a switch? Like
Yeah.
when you go, it kinda redirects them for that moment,
Well, I use different
just
words.
like a dog, right?
I use words that mark correct behavior, release, what I call bridge. It bridges the gap from the time the animal does the behavior correctly and the reward occurs. And then I also do redirection. Because like I said, it's not safe for them to do some things and you gotta redirect them before. It's the same thing with kids, same thing with people. I'm not gonna let you walk out in the street and run over my car. Say, Laura!
no, that's great.